Hi everyone, so today I'm super excited to share this new collection that Spellbinders has brought to their site. It is the Peacock Paradise collection. Really gorgeous, lovely items in this. I did a whole kind of unboxing of some of the new collections that I have to share with you guys from July. So I'll link that video in the description box, but I think I might have shown them, maybe I talked about them, I don't really recall right now. It's been a week, right? So, things, by now that has come in and out the old memory here. But I am super excited to try this out. I love this cameo frames. This is the, I believe, Glorious Peacock is what they're calling it. Yes. And then I have two embossing folders. So these items were sent free of charge for my review. And of course, all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. I will say I have these different sets. There is a sentiment set. There's a few other items. There are a few other items in the collection, but these are the ones I have to show you here. So we have the Peacock Motif 3D embossing folder and the Feather Flourish 3D embossing folder. So let's check those guys out. Again, these are large embossing folders. They are 8 3/4 by 5 3/4, but they do emboss 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 area. And I mean, look how beautiful this is. And the 3D embossing folders are just absolutely gorgeous that Spellbinders puts out. Lovely with the motif there. And then this is the Feather Flourish. And just beautiful with all the different, peacock feathers. I mean, do some inking. That'd be really lovely. Really make that pop right. Looks gorgeous. We have the cameo set that I spoke of and the Glorious Peacock. The Glorious Peacock is pretty cool. You have this large peacock, and these are like 5 by 7, like geared toward that size. So you have this topper. You have a background if you would like. Very pretty. And then you have these extra feathers that you can tuck in here and there, right? To just make that pop a little. And then we have the cameo. So let me give you some measurements though, because I think in the first video I might have measured that guy, but the largest die here, metal to metal, is like just over 6 1/2. And the widest point I would say is like 5 1/4. And then this guy, the tallest one, is definitely over 7 inches, so I'm sure it cuts a 5 by 7 mat. And it's about 5 1/4 in the width. So yeah, you have that big guy. Nice for a shaped card, you can imagine. This beautiful frame. So then we have that one. We have this guy that's going to cut its own matte layer with the beautiful filigree work. You can match it with this guy, makes it a frame or another matte layer. Again, you have this matte layer with this guy that, again, if you pair it with the next oval, you have a frame. And this centerpiece here that helps you maybe do your sentiment or something. So what I'm going to do is just grab some papers and we are going to jump right to it. I'll be right back. We're definitely making a 5 by 7 card though, so I'll be right back. I just grabbed a bunch of colors from my stash. I mean, like a bright green and like this beautiful tealy kind of turquoisey color, blue, purple, I don't know, we'll see. Play with those. Let's make a card base. I'm just going to use this black paper. And since I'm going to make a 5 by 7 card from this, we're going to go 7 inches on this one side. I think that's A4 size paper, to be honest. It looks really thin, but I'm still just going to cut it down to 5 by 7. So 7 inches on one side, usually on the 8 1/2 or, this more narrow side here, by 10 in the other direction. And then we're going to score it at 5 inches. And we have our card base. And I did bring out quite a bit of the purple paper. I wasn't sure what I was going to do yet, so I think we'll do some embossing on the purple paper and we'll go from there. But definitely using our frames and all that goodness. Okay, so there's that guy. And like I said, I'll take, I guess, this purple paper, why not? So I'm going to cut this down to 6 7/8. I just put the arm back, didn't I? 6 7/8 by 4 7/8. So 6 7/8, just a little smaller. By 4 7/8. I'm just going to do a matte layer, but honestly, if you wanted to take that larger cameo frame, like the matte layer, this one, you would have a beautiful background piece that can go on here that has that, shape to it. But I'm going to take this guy and run it through, let's go with this one. This is a 3D embossing folder. So for the Platinum 6, it would be just this guy, the platform, and your adapter. And all that information is actually on there. Oh, sorry for the rough cut. So platform A, your 3D embossing folder with the paper in it, and then your adapter, okay? And just run that through if you're doing the Platinum 6 or Platinum machines in general. Let me put this to the side for a moment. And we have this beautiful, I mean, look at that. And how rounded, right? Just that round, just lovely. Look at that. It's a big space in there where it's just rounded really nicely. Let me put these things to the side for a moment. One other thing I want to do, and I haven't used this stuff in a long time, is to add a little gilding wax, like why not? I have this Pebeo gilding wax here, so let's open this guy up. And I'm sure it's just as good as the day I used it, or opened it. Like I said, I don't use it too often. I do need to kind of wipe this off a little bit off my finger. Let's bring this out. If I went in with as much as that's on my finger right now, it's going to just make like a fingerprint. So just kind of pat that off and make it a lot lighter, and just rub gently over our image. You know, I'm trying to stay in the 3D embossed area, but okay, there, I got a little bit on the actual paper. You guys remember one time I tried to heat set this just because I was like not wanting to wait for it, and it gave me a massive headache. I was like, okay, do not put a heat tool to this stuff. Yeah, it's really, I mean, even right now I'm smelling it's definitely chemical based product. So anyway, just a little bit there. It's just going to be peeking out from behind anyway because I'm going to do some matte layers, or some layers, you know. So I'm trying to be gentle with it. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, and then I'm just going to wash off my hands, and I'm just going to glue this down. So I will come back and show you guys that it's very, very embossed. I mean, there's, so I generally put quite a bit of glue, try to really make sure everything gets stuck down. A lot of times I'll put weight on top of my paper. I don't know that I would do that with this one because, again, just the way those feathers are really curved and beautiful. So for now, we'll just pop this on here. I'm going to hold it down with my hands, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so we have that beautiful background. So what I'm going to do is take this one. I'm going to run it through this blue color. I think it's just like a really beautiful, I was going to say royal jewel color. So I'm going to run that through just to get this guy, and then to build up and start building up our beautiful peacock. I was wondering if I should just go with the peacock itself and let it look really gossamer, or have this background piece. I'm going to go ahead and run just the peacock through this gold, and we'll see what that looks like, okay? So I'm going to run this guy through, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to clean this guy up, and same thing with this piece, just let all those little pieces fall out, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, just clean that off. I mean, how pretty is that already? Just like that. I'm definitely going to just glue that down, so let me go ahead and get that glued down. A little bit of glue here, and I'm just going to put a ton of glue on the back of my hands. You think that's a lot of glue, but it will use it up. Like, I'll probably have to see. I'll have to reapply before I even got halfway done. But anyway, just a little something to help us hold that down. Let's see, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to hold that down for a minute, and we can imagine this on here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it like that, like nice and gossamer and beautiful like that. And honestly, I think I'm just going to stick this down too, so the other little feathers that we bring in will be kind of popped up. So I'm just going to add that glue all around there. You can give more movement too if you wanted to, like not completely glue it down. Some of that off. That's beautiful. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna hold all this down, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I mean, that is just beautiful, just like that too. And a nice sentiment, however. Beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of the feathers, although I think that honestly looks amazing just by itself like that. I'm just gonna take these guys, and I think some of these are specifically made to like look like if it's there, you know, maybe some of them fit wherever, like this one here or however. I think I'm just gonna run them all through each color. So all 4, you know, through this teal color, all 4 through the purple, all 4 through the dark blue, and then we'll just play with them. Okay, so I'll be right back, guys. These are gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean up, make sure they all have, you know, the little bits taken out here, and we'll start putting it together. So let's bring these guys over here. And like I said, some of these, they look, I mean, they're not exactly matching, but it, like to me, that one looks like it would belong there. And then again, some of these longer ones, you know, that one pretty much looks the same shape as that. I think those are about the same shape, so maybe one of these big guys over here too. I don't know, I'm just eyeballing right now. This little shape looks a lot like this one, doesn't it? So maybe that one goes there. Sorry, had a spam phone call. Okay, so let's say that one goes there. That one looks a lot like that, so maybe that one goes there. I'm just looking at the different shapes and just kind of deciding what it is that I'm going to be doing here. Again, that one can go like right there. Yeah, I don't see anyone that looks like this one, which is interesting. Oh, maybe here, huh? Okay. That's another purple one. Maybe I should grab a different color. That's a different one. It's this one. And I'm just kind of making sense of it that way, guys. I don't know. Again, some of these guys, like this one that I haven't used yet. Well, I used it there. It might, you know, supposedly go in here. I don't know. But there's another one there. Is that another big one? Yeah, it seems to me like that would be another large one, right? So what I think I'll do is cut out another lime green one, maybe. Pop it in here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that guy. And looks like it would go like right in here. Okay. Okay, so this is just something like that I put together. I will say, you know, if you look at the carrier sheet, it shows you basically like this guy being here, and then that guy being there, and that one not being there, and this one being like right here, and that one being there. It's very select few of these guys, you know, it's something like that, or however. So it's just something to think about, you know, it's just a lot less of them. So however you guys would like to interpret that, I am going to go with lots of them, so let's do that. And maybe I'll leave some of these off as I'm building up, I don't know. But I also don't want to stick them completely down, so I'm just going to do some like this. Again, kind of echoing that shape. Maybe that one there. Actually, this one looks like it should be underneath that one anyway, so let me kind of tuck this one in here first. I don't know if it's first, but now. That guy in there. And we have one up here, didn't we? And another thing you can do is cut out the peacock again and just kind of cut those away. Just whatever you want to interpret, however you want to interpret this. Just pause to hold that down. Again, my voice keeps doing this. Sorry guys, I don't know. The allergy's been really bad. Maybe other reasons. I'm trying to debate if I want this one here. Do I want the lime green? Like, I like this one here, but the size of that one just... you know what, let's go for it. I might cut out this peacock again. I don't know. Either way, I'll just pop this down. Right in there. That guy can go like right in there. Okay. Like I said, it does have a sentiment set that I do not have here, but I was going through some of my sentiments and I really like, especially because it's a peacock, this I'm so proud of you. Yeah, it's in pink, and actually I have one here that's in like a brown. Maybe we'll use that because of the gold in the background. Cute, right? Okay, so we'll use that one. Did I already glue this one? No. No wonder, I was like, this one sure is sticking up a lot. Because I haven't put any glue on it. That's why. It goes like right in here-ish. Okay. Oh, no. This way. And I'm kind of offsetting it a little bit. I mean, they can be right on top of it, but I'm kind of putting it off to the side. And... Oopsie, which one was here? Was it purple? Yeah. Oh, I love that teal color, but, you know, I just kind of put it here. I probably should have used it a little bit more. It's alright. Okay, and that one can go right on there. Okay, I'm going to hold these down, and I'll so I went wild with those. Again, it really is just the 4 accent ones if you want to do it that way, but this is what I did, and just brought them out and just really put quite a bit there. I could have brought this one up a little bit further out. And I put some dimensionals on this, So Proud of You, and I think I'm just going to pop it right here. And I mean, I have plenty of other little feathers if you want to tuck them in here and there, or however, you know, but I think we're good. Let me see here. And those are good for the next card, so I have tons already cut. There you are, guys. Really, really pretty Peacock Paradise. I mean, it's just lovely. I love everything, the way it pulls together. I love this cameo with that delicate filigree, and again, we have more matte layers from that. I just did the one there. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.